Hi students of class 4. Today we will do chapter 2 desktop management. In the last 3 classes we have finished chapter 1. So I think you have already finished chapter 1 reading, learning everything that I have given to you. So today we will start chapter 2 Windows 7 desktop management. Everyone get ready with your computer book, page number 15, and a pencil in your hand. Okay, so let's start. In first page number 15, we have a get going. We will do that first. So let's start. Certain pictures are circled, oval shape circled. Those are called the icons, right? ICONS, icons. Next we have below that we have the start button, START, start button, 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 start button. Next, in the middle of the picture we have one box that is called the desktop background, desktop background, DESKTOP, desktop background, BACKGROUND, desktop background. Next, bottom we have two boxes. Everyone can see that. The first one will be task bar, task, bar, task bar. And the last box we have the clock, CLOCK, clock. I think till here everyone has done. Just I am repeating the names once again. Check it. The first box on the left hand side is the icons. Below that we have the start button. In the middle of the page, in the middle of the diagram, we have desktop background, and in the bottom line we have taskbar and clock. Clear? So let's start the chapter now. In this chapter, basically we will learn about operating system, OS. What is the work of operating system? We all know that Windows 7 is an operating system provided by the company called Microsoft. So in this chapter we will learn the different components of Windows 7. Now first, what is operating system? The basic software that should be present in any computer system to make the computer system work is called the operating system. It is the software that interface between the user as well as with the hardware. That means we user, how can we work in the computer system? How can we work with the hardwares? With the help of operating system. That means operating system interface between the user and the hardware. The working environment provided by the operating system to the user after it gets loaded into the computer is called the interface. This definition you have to learn, the interface definition. I am repeating it once again. Page 16, first line, underline. The working environment provided by the operating system to the user after it gets loaded on the computer is called its interface. Microsoft Windows is the most popular operating system, OS, developed by the company Microsoft around the year 1995. This thing also you have to learn. Now coming to Windows 7 operating system. The first screen that we see once the OS gets loaded on the computer system is called the desktop. Page 16, the first image, blue image, is the desktop screen. The desktop contains a start button and few icons on the screen. Those are graphical images. As Windows 7 is a GUI based operating system, that means graphical user interface type operating system, so we can click on each and every icons and get the access to different programs and folders. Okay. Now next, coming to all the programs and data are contained in a file and the computer read and write in those files. Clear everyone? So what I am saying, all the programs, data, information, whatever there inside the computer system is in a file. Always there should be a file of that information and data, and computer can read and write from and on that files. Okay. Next, folder provides a method of organizing the files, and the folder holds one more file or folder inside it, or maybe it can be empty. The file and folder are organized in the hard disk. Now all the files and folders of the computer system are organized inside the hard disk. To access those files, first we have to go to the start button, click on the computer drive. From there, to see computer drive, computer one folder is there. Inside that folder all the contents of the computer system are stored. We can access anything from there. We can also click on the show desktop button to see the desktop, blank desktop, not the blank desktop, only the icons will be there and the desktop background will be shown to you. And then double click on the computer icon. On the desktop, computer icon is there. You can double click on that computer icon and you can access the content of the computer system. Now please turn the page to page 17. Now in the previous class we have already learned that how to manage the files and folders using the Windows 7. Now in this chapter we will learn the features of Windows 7. Let's start. Page 17. Okay. It is very simple to use. The taskbar show all the open programs. When you hover the mouse over those open icons of the open programs, thumbnails of all the open files are shown to us. Okay. Next is it has a new arrow pick feature which turns the open windows Now it has a new arrow pick feature which turns the open windows transparent and show the desktop to us. Okay, this is the new arrow pick feature of Windows 7. The notification area is very simple and not clustered with too many icons. It has a jump list which take us quickly to the recently opened programs. Gadgets that has been provided which can be placed on the desktop to provide quick access to them. We can add those gadgets on the desktop screen and quickly get information at a glance from those gadgets. Now once again I am just repeating the different components of the computer window. So just listen to me. We have the back button there. Everyone open page 18. We have the back button there to get back to the last window opened. Forward button is there for going to the next one. If we have come back, then only the forward button will work. Navigation pane is there on the left hand side. Address bar is there where the folder location, the address is shown. Search box is there to search the different files. And the right pane, the empty pane, right pane, where the different files that the folder or any drive is contained, it is shown over there. The recent content of the selected drive or folders. Now coming to the library. Library is the new feature in Windows 7. In this library we have 4 inbuilt folders named Document, Music, Picture and Video. So these folders have our own documents saved inside the documents, pictures saved inside the pictures, videos saved inside the videos, and musics are saved inside the music folder, so that we can quickly access our folders easily using this library option. Now next we have to add any file to the library. Simply we have to right click on it, then click on include in library. One option is there, include in library. Click on that and that item will be included in the library. Now where we will save it, either in the document or in the music, in which folder we have to select that, and then only that new that file will be inserted inside that particular library folder. Now inside that particular library folder, but if we want to create our own library, we can also do that. Simply we have to create our own library, clicking on the create new library option in the shortcut menu. Very easy one. Next we have the shortcut menu. Till library we will do today. Next class we will continue with the shortcut menu. So till page 18 everyone will read the chapter. Stay at home, read the chapter carefully, learn the important points I mentioned. So till that time, bye bye.